Did it seem like the Browns defense was more aggressive to you? And
Yes.
is that just a function of rookie quarterback, or do you think that's the way they want to play?
There's the question, right? That's the thing that we talked about on my show on 92.3, Dave, the last 2 days. It's like, okay, Browns defense looked really good. Let's give them credit for that, and let's think that that's what Joe Woods is looking for. You're not going to get 9 sacks. The last time they had it was, 6 years ago, 2015. You're not going to get that on any kind of a regular basis. But they got after the quarterback. They really put pressure on Fields. They put pressure on the entire offense of the Chicago Bears. And I wonder, okay, before anybody says the Bears were awful, you must give Joe Woods and the defense some credit. It would be unfair not to. But I wonder the same thing. How much was Chicago? How much was Cleveland? But I do think, Dave, that is how they want to play on defense. And that's, I've heard them say that, but until you see it, you never know for sure. But I do think they want to have that kind of a defense. If you have Myles Garrett, and then you have Jadeveon Clowney, who had a gentleman on our show today, Randy Mueller, who's a former NFL front office exec. He said, I think his best pass rushing days are behind him, but he's still a really good football player, and he can do the job at defensive end, especially against the run. And then you go draft Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. You're starting Malik McDowell after he hasn't played in 5 years because you love his aggressiveness. It would seem to me you want to be a defense that's aggressive and tries to make big plays and gets to the quarterback. So my guess is, yeah, that's exactly the kind of defense they want to be. And we saw our first real glimpse of it against the Bears.
The one thing I would say, the first couple of weeks, it was almost like they were afraid they were going to get beat by a big play. I don't think they have to. You don't have to worry about that with the offense you have. This offense can make up for big plays that you give up. You only do that if you're afraid that you can't go and answer. And I think this offense can answer anything that the defense gives up in terms of big plays.
Can I say two dirty words in Cleveland?
Sure.
And for some reason, these are dirty words in Cleveland, and I don't quite understand why. Greg Williams.
Yeah.
Greg Williams would be his style of defense would be great with this offense, because Greg did exactly what you just described. Let's go get him. If we make a mistake, the heck with it. Our offense is going to put up 6. But we're going to go get them and make that football come to our side. We're going to get turnovers, and we're going to make big plays. And I would love to see this defense turn into something like that. And Greg Williams had a lot of success in this league playing that kind of football. Now, he probably didn't have the personnel to do exactly what he wanted. And God knows he probably didn't have the complete offensive package to support that kind of a defense, exactly what you just laid out. But I would love to see Joe Woods play that aggressive style of defense. And you're right, Dave. That offense is a complete safety net for playing that style of defense.
Yeah. The only thing I'd say is don't play the safety in the Muni lot, and we should be good with the aggressive style.
Little Jabril Peppers reference there. I get that. And Dave, especially if you get up 10 points or more, man, get after him, right?
Absolutely.
Get after him.